Hello, everyone,
Howdy.
and welcome to the Go Piss Girls podcast.
Go Piss Girls. Oh yeah, classic.
What's your history with this brand?
I've watched probably about a season of it.
Yeah,
Like I think I watched the first season. My family was obsessed, but no more obsessed. The person that was most obsessed was my dad.
yeah.
My father loved Gossip Girl. he was always the biggest advocate of, like, we all got home after school and after work. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna sit down and watch more episodes of Gossip Girl," and I'd sit down with them and watch like another episode or two, and like, well, I'm gonna go do something else now because this show's not good. And I would leave for probably like 2 or 3 hours and come back. My dad is the only one still in the living room watching Gossip Girl. Yeah, my dad really liked it. My dad goes hard on shows. Like he watched the entirety of Chuck, that one show with Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
I think that show is like 6 seasons. He watched it in 3 days. And that's like long episodes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. My parents watched that.
Yeah, so my dad goes hard in the paint. And he's like, last time I saw him, he's like, "I think I'm gonna watch Chuck again." I'm like, "You just watched it like last week, Dad." Yeah, so that's my history with Gossip Girl.
Okay, what do you think of the first episode?
It's pretty bad.
I thought it was awful.
It's pretty bad.
Oh my god.
Pretty
Granted,
uninteresting.
if it kept up the pacing of the prologue for the entire episode, would have been goated.
Like with her getting back to the station and
Yeah.
kinda
Just
happening.
how fast
Yeah,
all of those cuts and the scenes
it was
were. If
very
it was
snappy.
that
Yeah,
for the entire show, it would have been fine.
right.
But as soon as we leave that prologue, it becomes the slow
Character drama, TM.
of these like 35-year-old teenagers.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
when you have this like 40-year-old walk up and go like, "Hey Dad, how are you doing?" and the dad's like 42.
Yeah, facts.
Facts.
Facts. They just let him keep more of his facial hair to look older, right?
That's the only difference. And
Like,
I'm just like,
actually.
to talk about Riverdale for a second.
Uh-huh.
Those actors are too old to be playing teenagers.
Of course.
But they make the adults look significantly older than the teens. So in your head, you're like, if this is what a teenager looks like, these are what the adults are. And there's like a clear visual division.
Yeah. It's not like in Gossip Girl where our main girl, Serena Vanderwoodson,
I love this 40-year-old woman.
who stands next to her mom, and it's like, you are sisters. You are not mother and daughter.
Yeah,
You are twins that came out of the womb at the same time.
And then you have her little brother, and I'm like, he's 8.
Yeah, like, actually.
Like, looking at the difference, like, if this girl's a teenager, he's like an amoeba, still in the womb.
There were just shots of this pregnant woman's belly that she was talking to. It was really weird.
Like, this child is
Yeah, I agree. It's very weird.
It was... The illusion broke for me when the girls were sitting at a bar drinking alcohol and ordering alcohol.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you cannot tell me these are teenagers.
Yeah. And it's like, so like at the one bar where the main girl is like drinking a lot, right? And I think his name's Chuck, the douchebag guy.
Yeah.
Walks up, he's like, "Man, wait till my parents hear about the hotel they just bought is serving minors." And it's like, well, why is it serving this random girl?
Right.
This wait staff probably doesn't know who you are, where apparently everyone else in the fucking world knows who you are.
Oh my god, facts. Facts.
Like, is the socialite, I mean, I can't claim to be that interwoven in a social hierarchy, but like, is that what the socialite world is like, where everyone knows your business and who you are all the time? I don't know.
Did not like this.
No.
Not at all.
It was a miss for sure. Not.
Is this better or worse than Pretty Little Liars?
I would I think my palate probably would skew more Pretty Little Liars.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. I think this is worse.
Because at least the production of Pretty Little Liars is doing a little bit more than
just a
Gossip
little
Girl.
bit more.
Which, granted, it's newer, so like,
yeah,
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Desperate Housewives. Neither of these shows.
Neither. No, that is a high bar. That is
high art. One might say.
Peak art, if you will.
Do we have to go back and watch episode 2 of Desperate Housewives?
I think so.
Or are we finally gonna break down and watch the first episode of Lost?
I really, if one of you, audience, really wants us to watch Lost, I might consider it. But
we need to see 5 comments.
5 comments that saying we need to watch Lost, because that's what it's going to take. I don't care for Lost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I never really gave the show that much of my time of day, but it had such a chokehold on everybody, and I literally couldn't be bothered.
Right? Everyone talked about Lost all the time.
Yeah.
And I kept hearing about a thing called like the Vault. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, that vault, that hole."
See,
I'm like, "What?"
I feel like Lost filled the hole that was left behind for a lot of people by Friends. They're not the same type of show, but like the amount of just
the cultural zeitgeist.
Yeah, right.
Well, one, I can't imagine liking Friends this much.
That's also true. Because
we also have to go and watch Friends at some point. Just the first episode.
Yeah. We watched Seinfeld, didn't we?
We watched 1 episode of Seinfeld. We can watch 1 episode of Friends.
That was so forgettable.
You made me watch 1 episode of How I Met Your Mother.
I did do that, so yeah.
And that show was bad.
It was pretty balls, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's that or Big Bang Theory. No, wait, Young Sheldon.
No, Young Sheldon's a new show. We can't watch it. It's too new.
It's too
new.
This show.
We have a cutoff.
We do not.
The cutoff is like the mid-2010s.
You're the one that's like, oh, we need to watch the first episode of The Perfectionist.
Well, yeah, shit. I was like, when was that show?
Like a year or 2 ago?
No, it's not that new. It is not that new. Hang on.
2017?
Hang on. Maybe like 2016 at best.
I'm, take a shot in the dark. Like, what are we looking at?
Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionists. Shit, it was 2019.
Let's go!
Fuck. Hey, that was 5 years ago now.
Yeah?
When did Young Sheldon start?
No, probably like 2016?
2017.
Lit.
It was before The Perfectionists. Shit. I really don't want to watch Young Sheldon. I literally couldn't give a fuck.
You don't think 1 episode would be fun? Just as a...
Well, because I've seen probably what I would consider an amounting of 1 episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like in small increments. But I just am so not interested. I didn't like Sheldon as a character in Big Bang Theory. Why would I give a fuck about him as a child?
Society likes Sheldon.
Well, that sucks. That really bites.
So we left the observatory, right?
We're hanging out with Blythe.
We're hanging out with Blythe.
We're finally hanging out with the cool kids.
Full dark, no stars.
Oh my god, it's so good. Fuck, it's so funny, dude.
Wait, let me tweet that out.
Full dark, no stars.
That
so important. You gotta tweet it.
No, it's funny because it'll take like 2 weeks
For people
to be.
Hell yeah. Oh, you gotta throw it on Blue Sky too. Remember, that's the up and coming one.
Oh yeah.
Well, people can sign up without invitations now.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
exciting.
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
I don't know if anyone's. People have moved over there, but they haven't stopped posting on like Twitter, so I haven't really found a reason.
This is true.
You know what I mean?
True. Right. It's fine. It's fine.
So we're hanging out with Blythe.
Yeah.
We left the.
We're gonna go to the supply closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hall in this place feels a lot longer at night. All right. What do you want? The both of us know you wouldn't have asked for meat if you weren't after something. So what is it? I wonder what happened to make you so paranoid, Mr. Ayers. Enough, I reckon. Maybe it's because those rumors floating around about you being a cocksucker.
Go off, Queen. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yo.
This 12-year-old is just calling you out.
I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be like 16. 16-year-olds say
she
cocksucker.
might.
12-year-olds, I don't know if they would say that. I would be worried.
I feel like once you hit your mid to late 20s, anyone under the age of 18 might as well be 12.
Might as well be 12. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I stop. Excuse me. I don't think this is okay. Language, Mr. Ayers.
I'm an adult. Fuck you, kid.
No, that's not how this works. Do you know how many times my mama would have slapped the shit out of me if I dared talk that way to her? Oh, fucking spare me. Hell no! What the fuck is wrong with you? You shouldn't even know about these things, much less be talking about them. Who says I'm talking about anything? I just hear what I hear. You hear wrong, little girl. You don't know shit about me, and if you don't get your point by the time we're at the front door, you're not to talk to me ever again. You hear me? There's a lot of things I want to talk about. Then you better start talking fast. Alright. She starts flipping a coin in her paws as we walk and catches it with one hand. Each metallic cling leaves a bit of pain in my ear. Well, excuse me. First, did you figure out that Miss Birds hides messages in her activities? Huh. You expect this man to read a bunch of, like, numbers and be like, aha!
I see. Wait a minute, that card.
Lifts up
the
The note she gives some people. There's often something hidden in them. Most people don't notice. I thought it was a joke at first, but the messages are weird sometimes. I've tried to ask her about it before, but she won't talk about it with me. Well, I'll be honest. I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm a little surprised about that, but that doesn't matter much. A second thing is that I keep seeing you around Mrs. Burns' brother a lot. Dan, so what? Easy there. I want to know if you think he knows about those messages. He's never told me anything about any messages. Then I'd appreciate if you asked him. And why's that? Maybe just to see how he reacts. Not a single goddamn so-called respectable adult in this town gives me the time of day when I tell them my best friend's missing. So I figured maybe the less respectable ones would give a damn. Murdoch Burns is plenty respectable. I don't know why I have the sudden urge to say that. I'm angry. You really don't have a clue about anything people say, do you? Then what do people say? That his ma and pa are the only reason he ain't locked up or dead. That if it weren't for them, he'd be in a considerable amount of trouble.
Shit.
What makes his parents so special then? I guess you could say people believe the headmaster is raising all of Echo's children. That would be a crock of shit, of course, but it's undeniable that a considerable amount of folks trust that woman's words. More so than yours truly, at the very least.
Well, that ain't saying much.
She flips the coin again. I guess that puts us in the same boat, don't it? Listen. You're clearly pretty strong, and more importantly, you're an adult. You can get into all sorts of places I couldn't. People say you do all sorts of things for money.
People lie.
Sure, unquestionably. But I need some help looking for somebody. In a place I don't want a lot of people to know about. And I got money.
No, yeah. How much money?
The cat holds up a coin in the moonlight. I see a double eagle shine between her fingers, and I can feel my heartbeat in my throat as I struggle to talk.
Where'd you get a hold of that?
Found it.
Found it where?
There's a moment where the cat looks at the coin in her paw, then back at me, and gives me an odd look, like she's putting 1 and 2 together in her head. I can show you sometime. But only if you agree to help me for a whole week.
Just a week.
That's all I need. But you have to start tomorrow. I bite the bottom of my lip, watching her roll that coin between her fingers. Wondering if that's one of my coins. And if it is, how'd she get a hold of it? Knowing that if I told her it might be a mine, she'd ask me to prove it. That might be mine, not of mine.
Not the mine.
Not the mine. The mine.
Mine.
Mine of I.
Yeah, correct. Bro, he's been closing his eyes like he's fallen asleep. But
Yeah.
his ears have been flat back like he's like ready to fucking fight. It's like, bro, just chill.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what he's looking at.
Bro be, I don't know. That's fine. And then she'd know what I've done.
Where should I meet you then? And when?
Meet me at the old cemetery south of the train station at 5 p.m. Give or take half an hour. It's a bit of a walk. Come or don't. We leave the school behind us, hearing the observatory whir.
I'm gonna say whir. It whirs. That observatory done to whir, yes sir.
Can't deal with this. And clanks leave us behind. Okay, and the sound of crickets hit our ears. The cat sprints off without any kind of light. I want to tell her not to do that, but I get the feeling she won't listen to me anyway.
She got that cat night vision.
Yeah. I'm thankful that there's nobody to greet me when I get back to the hip. Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day, so it'll be good to relax a little. I should definitely freshen up before I go to sleep, though. But I might not get to now that somebody's knocking at the door.
Come in.
The door opens and Cynthia shows up.
And Cynthia?
Good evening, Sam.
Evening, Cynthia.
What was once the strongest woman in this game, now eclipsed.
She was never the strongest woman in this game. Cynthia mid.
Damn.
Just like the Pokemon character. Anyway.
Spicy.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty spicy, I'm gonna say.
She's so overrated.
She's got a good design, though.
I like her anime design more.
I mean, that's fair. That's
No.
fair and reasonable.
Yeah.
But
I like her with the blue sleeveless top.
mm-hmm.
That's a good look.
It is better. I agree.
It's just a good look.
It is. Her black, like, weird coat thing.
I don't like
It's
it.
giving very, like, 90s mom. You know, and not kind of a great way. Like okay, like early 2000s.
I was about to say, is a character in Sabrina the Teenage Witch wearing that? Like,
yeah.
Like, oh howdy, I'm your new neighbor. Like, is that outfit giving that vibe?
A little bit. It's like, what are you wearing this weird ass shit for?
You're just gonna toss your cat?
I'm gonna get him off me. He's being a little dickhead.
Well, you're the one that raised him this way.
That's true.
Can't blame anyone but yourself. You doing all right? I haven't seen you around much as of late. You're gonna be able to make rent this month, won't you?
For once, I'm not worried about that.
Oh, really?
That day job pays well.
Oh, Sam, that's fantastic. It's about time I'm the one acting a fool for worrying.
But it's nice that you worry. This is just one of the few times I think you don't have to.
You have no idea how good it sounds to hear that. Should I bring you up a cocktail? The girls are experimenting. That's a no, definitely. Like
Concoctions, maybe.
some Watson's concoctions.
Watson's concoctions. Hell yeah. Some potions, if you will.
Yeah.
Some tonics and elixirs.
Yeah.
Delicious.
That was a plot point in Wacko's Wish, right?
I think so, yeah.
The doctor was trying to make like a new tonic, and he ended up just making Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Wacko's Wish is pretty good, though. Huh. I would say it's good. I quite thought it was good. I haven't watched it in a really long time, though.
I feel like you watch it once and you're good.
I mean, but it came on just on TV every year.
A lot.
For Christmas. It was like, it's like when they didn't show any Animaniacs, even reruns, it was the only Animaniacs.
It's
like,
true what people know.
Stuff that you get. That's it.
Okay, so audience, right? We're all in agreement. What was her name? Was it Sally Squirrel? Slappy Squirrel. We're all in agreement that she's the best Animaniacs character, right?
She's so good, dude.
Like,
she's just so sick of everything, and I love her. I love Sally Squirrel.
Was the one kid like her nephew?
I think it was her nephew. Yeah. It wasn't like her son or anything.
No.
I don't remember his name because I don't give a fuck.
It's the kid. That's what's
yeah,
Slappy.
It's the kids. I watch it for Slappy. That's why.
But their dynamic was fun.
Yeah.
It do be that way.
I always I get them confused, but like, well, I don't get them confused, but I always think of Secret Squirrel as well. It was a different channel, different set of characters, but like, you had that whole. Was that Hanna-Barbera?
Ooh, I don't.
Because it was with Two Stupid Dogs. I'm pretty sure Two Stupid Dogs was Hanna-Barbera.
It was definitely a Warner property.
So I think Secret Squirrel had to be that. Because it always ran with that show, right?
Yeah.
It was like the little shorts in between, like the buffer between commercial. And, yeah. I loved Secret Squirrel. I loved him so much. He was so cool.
They were all right.
He had a hat with eye holes in it. It was really awesome.
That's all Darian needs.
I'm a simple man. If you wear a hat really low and you cut little eye holes in it, you're gonna make me cream, dude. I swear to God.
Not unless y'all invented a new way to serve water. No, I'm taking it easy tonight.
Okay, I don't need to be told twice. Rest well, Sam. You can do it, game.
Game move.
I believe in you. Okay.
I think I can, for once. That girl will give me half of my savings back. William's paws are too tied to cast any suspicions on me. And I haven't heard a peep out of any demon nor spirits today. Maybe Murdoch and Ralph are right. Don't feel bothered, and they can't bother you. Ain't that right, you evil bastards?
Left him speechless.
It's like, no, we waiting. We're still here.
We're still here.
Music to my ears. Yeah, it should have went like bitch.
Yeah, it's dot 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 bitch.
Or the inside of my head, really.
That's pretty good.
Nah, I can beat this. Nobody has ever known what I did. Well, okay. Turns out I did rest well. So well that I slept in. Oh, ah! Man, this is why I hate going out during the day. You'll open up your door and you'll just die.
The sun just kind of
Yeah.
really is
It'll be that clip.
hey, buddy.
It'll be that clip from iCarly.
Which one?
Where like Carly opens the door to go into her
Oh yeah,
apartment.
it's like
She gets blind.
yeah. I remember that one.
That went viral for a bit, like a year or two ago.
I think so. Yeah, that was a meme.
Do we go back? Do we watch the Snyderverse? Not Snyder. The well, yeah, dude.
The Schneiderverse.
Yeah.
You were close. There's a little bit of a
Yeah.
The Schneiderverse. Oh man. So I was in North Carolina last week.
Yeah.
And I was at a baby shower for one of my friends, for my friend who's having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife had a bunch of her friends there as well. And we all went out to a bar and we started like playing like card games and stuff, sitting around a fire. And before then, I was talking, I was kind of like, chilling, minding my own business. And I heard the tail end of a conversation about Zack Schneider. And I walk over, I'm like, oh, you mean Dan the Man Rough Rider Schneider? And they're like, I don't think you can call him that. And
I think we can.
And I'm like, I think you can. It was so funny.
It's the most apt nickname. Like, yeah, Dan Rough Rider Schneider.
Oh, it was pretty funny. It was really funny to hear, to just have that conversation in the wild with someone that's not you. I don't really have much course to talk about Dan Schneider with, either you.
Would you rather rewatch the first episode of iCarly or Victorious?
iCarly. Period.
So we're watching Victorious.
We just watch both. Got a pretty full docket next week. It's gonna be great.
Who's your favorite of the Victorious girls?
We
know which one it is.
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to remember what her name is actually.
Do you not know? Do you not remember her name?
Her name is. Fuck.
Do you remember the other two's names?
There's Jade and Tori. What's her name? Hold on, I'll figure it out.
Wait, your favorite one isn't Jade?
No.
What?
I like Tori's sister.
Oh, you right.
Trina.
Okay.
Yeah, Trina.
Okay, but she's the best.
Look at
Trina,
that. Look at
Trina
that.
Is the best.
Making assumptions about me. Now, don't get me wrong. It's this close. Okay.
It's so close it might as well not matter.
But I still subverted expectations. Don't get me wrong. If Jade was sit down, I would sit my ass on the fucking ground. I'm not it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god. She says that to me, I'd be like, woman.
You'd be like, woman. But anyway, I guess we'll watch Victorious next week. Because I like
Trina.
Trina's great. She's painted to be the annoying sister.
Yeah, except I like her more.
Except I like her way more than Tori. She's got more personality than Tori.
Tori walks onto the screen. I'm just like, bitch, get out.
And it felt like they always tried to make her prettier, too.
What, Tori?
Yeah. It felt like they tried to make her prettier than Trina.
Yeah, well, she's supposed to be the girl that you're meant to be attached to. And I'm like, look, I realize I'm gay. But I can still, go okay, but no, but, the sister is so much more conventionally attractive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Show's trying to tell you she's, not as attractive, and yet I have eyes.
I have eyes. I have little eyes. Bro.
Right? I don't get it. I do be that way. It's real bright outside. I can't be late for my second week. There isn't any time to eat breakfast or wash my face, but I can do that when the crowd is slow. When I walk in through the front door of the general store, Ralph stares me down from behind the cash register.
You look well rested. Must be nice.
Still getting used to working a second job.
Must be difficult to work with so many tools.
Harder than you think. He places one of his digits on his lip.
No more. You're lucky it was slow this morning. Murdoch covered for you.
Terrible. I exhaled as that concern leaves me. Where's Murdoch now?
He's developing some birthday portraits in the Red Room.
The Red Room?
Yeah, the Red Room.
Oh, we could watch Twin Peaks.
Ooh, yeah, we did talk about that.
We did talk about that. Is that's a movie length commitment.
Yeah, like
because episode 1's an hour and a half.
If we do that, like
we can watch one episode of Frasier and then
Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
If we watch Twin Peaks, I'm probably gonna like make dinner that day so that we don't have to like go anywhere.
Yeah,
that would be smart.
Yeah, we'll order out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll do it. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll discuss.
Thanks.
Remember to knock before barging in. Those clients will be furious if you ruin their shots.
I've got it. Thanks. When I get to the closet, I knock on the door. It's me. Can I come in? Just a minute. I hear rustling inside the closet. Okay, come in. He takes off a pair of thick rubber gloves as he watches me enter. Excuse me. And closes the door quickly as I can muster. It's good of you to keep coming back. But if you're always late, my father will catch on sooner or later. I needed the rest. I promise it won't happen tomorrow. Well, I hope it won't. It wouldn't. The less time you spend here, the fewer opportunities we have to be alone. We could have had plenty of time together if you hadn't run off with the ferret. Mr. Tibbets is a stout, Mr. Ayers.
Oh, touchy. Touchy.
Man.
Murdoch does not like the casual racism.
No, is that... What is a ferret filed under?
I think they're subspecies of different things.
Are they under the same family? Genus, perhaps?
Probably under the same genus. Ferret versus...
Are they in the same family?
Stoat. Let's see. They're all mustelids.
Yeah, so they're in the same family.
Let's see. A ferret is the average ferret larger than the stoat, both in size and weight. Stoats are typically active in the evenings during the day, while ferrets prefer to be active at night or during twilight or dawn hours. Ferrets are also domesticated animals, while stoats are wild animals only. Like, if I were to, like, see one next to the other, like, they look different.
Yeah, but when you, like, think about it just casually, it's like they're basically the same. It's like a wolf and a dog.
Yeah. They are both under the same genus.
Like, shut the fuck up, Murdoch.
Mustelidae.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Mustelidae.
It's fine. Like, they're different species, but they're in the same genus.
This is true.
God. Alright. I don't care. Same. What are you wasting time with him when... Cato.
Artemis.
Hello.
You coming out now? Hey, girly.
What are you wasting time with him for when we know something happened at the lake? I felt that Mr. Tibbets deserved a similar kind of warning to the one I gave you. He hasn't lived here long. He's ignorant to its danger. He needs to leave while he still has the chance. And he believed everything you had to say. Of course he didn't. He's as stubborn as you are. But he did listen when I brought up all of the Meseta marketplaces in Camp Rosa. I doubt he'll avoid the opportunities to go when he's only a short train ride away. How sweet. Now, what...
Okay, cat.
Well, when she jumps up onto that cat tower, do knock against the wall and the window.
Oh, you should put it in the middle of the room.
Yeah. I'm probably going to get a new one when we move.
Would it be funny if you, move it to the center, and when she climbs up it just topples
Just
over?
falls over, because it probably would. That thing is grown. They've used it for a few years now. It's pretty rickety.
Rickety?
Mm-hmm. Rickety and a little
Rickety
torn
splickety.
apart. Rickety splickety.
Oh my god, yeah, that was a mistake.
Now, what did William have to say about the lake? The lake. He said he's already looking into it. What the hell does that mean? It means he thinks he knows what's going on, and that it's not information he's willing to share.
I'm back on his mafia conspiracy theory.
Well, remember, he has to worry about his wife.
That's true.
He's actively busy in this route.
Yeah, he's doing stuff that's not involving us. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Do you think he knows what's going on? No. I don't. William is very logical, but he's also very emotional. I think that if he always trusts his senses, that'll lead him to very logical conclusions. Very logical, very wrong conclusions. But if he can figure out what's reliable and what isn't on his mind, then there's some hope for him. And for us. We talk about worries some more as I help him develop more of the film. My worries about him, about me, about William and Cliff and Cynthia. Yeah?
Moving on. We're moving on.
About the strange young woman with the hat and the piece of paper his sister gave me. She told me your sister writes secret messages. I pass it to him, and he squints at it before folding it up and putting it into his pocket.
I needed that.
Yeah, what are you taking that for?
It's mine.
What are you taking it for, Dick?
That's my activity. Or the observatory.
Well, Dahlia does love her puzzles. That doesn't sound like something she'd torture her students with.
No, that sounds... Teachers need entertainment as well.
Yeah, it's the truth.
I'll look into it.
Good enough, I suppose.
Right. Well, I think we'll end the part there.
Okay.
So we'll see you around, everyone.